the trees. I didn't go because it's a high-speed roller coaster. So we're waiting for him to come.
Bill. There's Michael J. Fox. You'll see him undergoing some makeup transformations. He played multiple characters. Teenage Marty McFly, middle-aged Marty, his son Marty Jr. Future Part 2, the year 2015. But they're using our tour vehicles in their scene. They wanted full tram. So you folks are actually going to be what we call background actors today. You're going to be in a movie. And before you get too excited, we're not going to pay you. You've got to read the fine print on the back of your ticket. So thank you, though. The producers are going to let you take pictures at the soundstage. Get your cameras ready for a shot of the big star. But he's a little temperamental. We don't want to make him mad. Somebody keep your arms inside of the tram. It looks like they just finished up the shot of the tram in front of us. So I'm going to get off my microphone right here so we don't disturb the production.
We now go to live coverage on the scene with our helicopter reporter, Kelly King. Kelly, come on. We're now hovering above the wreckage of a crushed L train. The helicopter decided to searching for. Wait! There's a tramload of people down there. We've got to go down and warn them. Attention, people on the track. You are being teacher.
Oh, that's not part of the movie. All right, don't worry, folks. Everybody stay in your seats. Steve's going to get us out of here. Stay in your seats, folks. Something's blocking the road up here. Can't quite see what it is. It looks like... Holy shnikes, it's Steve, come on! Hold on tight. Cars are still stuck on the bridge. That's going to go any minute. Everybody stay in your seats and hold on back there. There you go, folks. I promised you a big star. I wasn't kidding. At 30 feet tall, weighing over 13,000 pounds, they don't get much bigger than King Kong. He's a good example of mechanical effects, basically a big robot. Sometimes our mechanical creatures can be just a couple of inches tall, like the Conky dinosaurs in the Lost World. For the video for YouTube's Elevation and The Shadow with Alec Baldwin. Coogan's Bluff, one of Clint Eastwood's films, shot on this street. More Bruce Almighty there. Change of Habit, Elvis Presley's last film, co-starred Mary Tyler Moore, who also starred in Thoroughly Modern Millie. More Bruce Almighty. The Blues Brothers and everybody's favorite, Jimmy Stewart in Harvey. For you Spider-Man 2 fans, we're entering an area of New York Street that was seen prominently in the film. Almost all of the metropolitan scenes were shot in this end of New York Street. As a matter of fact, coming up here on the left, you'll see the Lyric Theater after we make this turn. The Lyric Theater is where MJ performs The Importance of Being Earnest. MJ played by Kirsten Dunst, who starred in our recent film Wimbledon with Paul Bettany. Now, because of the fire, these are actually some of the newest sets on the lot. Right now, we get to take you up to see the oldest set. The bridge up here on the hill is the Alan Smithy Memorial Bridge, named after famous director. That means we can take you anywhere on the lot. That'll be the first tram in about 45 years to drive across the bridge. Get your cameras ready. There's a great view from the bridge of our metropolitan sets down below. Makes for a great picture. As I said, the bridge was built in 1916, making it one of the oldest freestanding sets in all of Hollywood.
I feel like it's going to fall off.
Holy shnikes, the bridge is falling apart! Steve, we better back up and go straight into the Pepperdine department. Can't back up? You're kidding. Wow. Okay, not to worry, folks. Steve's a great driver. We're going to take it slow and just get off this bridge here. Sorry, folks. This is a really bad idea today. Gosh, Steve, it's never done that before. At least not for the last 5 minutes or so. Obviously, we're kidding, folks. The bridge was not built in 1916, and for the record, there is no such thing as a silent musical. Should have been a tip-off. The bridge was built in the early 70s for an episode of the $6 Million Man. It works hydraulically. We're going to see it pull itself back together now. The bridge is actually built out of a special material that we grow on the back lot. It's called Hollywood. I told you the jokes don't get better. I wasn't kidding. Now, Alan Smithy is a famous Hollywood director, sort of. Alan Smithy's a name the Directors Guild used to use when a filmmaker did not want to take credit for a project. Usually to get snow, we have to turn to our special effects department to create it for us. To create snow, they use blizzard fluid, which is basically liquid soap. We pump it through high-pressure air nozzles. It comes out like foam, looks like snowflakes on film. Coming up on the left, you'll see the set we used to film the scene. It's a miniature set. Miniatures are used when the scene would be too difficult, expensive, or just impossible to film life-size, like our blockbuster miniseries 10.5, all about a giant earthquake. Miniatures were used to bring down the Space Needle in Seattle, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, and pretty much all of Los Angeles. From the snow-capped Rocky Mountains, we can travel to the jungle islands of Costa Rica. Actually, Mr. Hammond, it's the Lost World, some sets of props used in the film. You might remember the Fleetwood RV coming up on the left. It was the mobile lab. In the film, the mother and father Tyrannosaurus Rex pushed off of a cliff. During production, we actually pushed off of a parking structure. Then in post-production, computers erased the parking structure and added in the cliffside to complete that sequence. The bones you'll see in this area are made out of fiberglass and polystyrene. Absolutely no dinosaurs were harmed in the making of any of the Jurassic Park films. As a matter of fact, we didn't even use real dinosaurs in those movies. Of course, we didn't use real dinosaurs. Don't be silly. Real dinosaurs are dangerous, hard to transport, and a little too expensive to feed. For the first Jurassic Park, 65% of the dinosaurs were computer-generated by industrial light and magic. The other 35% were robots created by the Stan Winston Studios. ILM and Stan Winston teamed up to create just the right look for all 3 Jurassic Park films. Another way we could transform an area into the right look for production is by covering an asphalt road with dirt. By doing it, this road we're about to turn on, we created the Appian Way for Spartacus with Kirk Douglas. And in that film, we had several hundred Roman soldiers marching down this hill. Of course, they weren't really Roman soldiers. Don't be silly. Really, Roman soldiers are dangerous, hard to transport, and a little too expensive to feed. For Spartacus, those Roman soldiers were background actors played by the USC Trojans, because they're a bunch of animals. I went to UCLA. It's a little crosstown rivalry. We could talk about that later. The soldiers marched down here to Old Mexico. I've been told we've been testing some weather effects in Old Mexico today because they weren't working too well this morning. I heard they got them working this afternoon, though. As a matter of fact, our special effects team is behind one of these buildings here. If we're lucky, we'll create a little thunderstorm while we're here, and should be off to the left here. Yeah, here it goes. There we go. That lightning is created by arc lamps, which are intense lights. They generate about 250,000 watts for each flash that you see. They're just like the flash bulbs on your cameras. And, of course, after the thunder and lightning comes the rain. Right on cue. It's provided by a sprinkler system hidden overhead out of the camera's view. We shoot the water straight up in the air so that it falls down in a natural pattern, just like real rain. If you folks have ever wondered what scattered showers are, you're looking at them. There's some up here, there's some over there, there's some on this side. There's only a 50% chance of rain this afternoon, though, so it's really raining on the left side of the tram. Dry over here on the right. That's strange. The water usually shuts off by now. When it rains too much out here, we can get flash floods. But if you were in any real trouble, folks, you'd be hearing a low rumbling sound exactly like that. Holy shnikes, flash flood headed for the tram. Folks, remember I warned you, might get a little wet. You might want to look out there on the left. Actually, you folks were never in any real trouble at all. Not even real water. Real water is dangerous, hard to transport, and a little too expensive to feed. No. Of course, it's real water. 10,000 gallons of it released from large tanks to the top of the hill. We recycle and use it all day long, sometimes even for movies, like the scene from Big Fat Liar.
You can't ever go walk, kid. You can't put me in that.
Passports ready. We're crossing the border from Old Mexico, taking you into the Old West direction. As a matter of fact, going to take you onto the oldest street on the lot, Denver Street, used for a lot of our early silent westerns. They were all shot on Denver Street, which we're turning onto right now. Get a good look at the buildings. They're smaller than normal. They were built on a 7/8 scale to make the early cowboys appear larger than life on film. What looks like brick on the side of a building out here is actually foam rubber. So when the cowboys would get into street fights, they can get thrown against the brick walls. They wouldn't get hurt. And back in those early days, we replaced some of the windows with a flimsy material called candy glass. So when the actors would get into bar fights, one of you get thrown through a window, the window would break away, and the actor would get up on the other side without a scratch on him. And I know that sounds like our early cowboys were wimps, but trust me, they were big, rough, and tough actors who were dangerous, hard to transport, and a little too expensive to feed. You've seen Denver Street in movies like Winchester 73 and Desperate Again, both starring the great Julie Stewart, a couple of classic westerns. We also use these streets to film these days. They were actually used for an upcoming episode of the Learning Channel's Junkyard Wars. You've also seen Denver Street in many Hollywood fight scenes. I got some of my favorites right here. These were all shot on Denver Street.
If you're just going to stir things up here, then I am.
This was Lake Michigan in our version during the end credits. Dawn of the Dead just came out on DVD a couple of weeks ago. We also used this lake as the original Black Lagoon from The Creature from the Black Lagoon, a horror film which shot out here during the 50s. There's also the swamp where Norman Bates stashes his murder victims in the 1960 Alfred Hitchcock thriller Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. As a matter of fact, they used the bridge just up ahead of us that we're about to cross over to make the... 1 second. See where the bridge is. Not our day for bridges, is it? Okay, folks, remember we can't back up, right? Remember I warned you you're going to get wet, right? Yeah, that's a bad idea. I'm in polyester. All right, folks, I need your help. On the count of 3, I want everybody on the tram real loud to say, "Holy shnikes." You ready? 1, 2, 3. Holy shnikes. Great. Now on the count of 3, I want you all to pass me your wallets. 1, 2... It's worth a shot. Good job, folks. The waters are opening up for us. This is the famous parting of the Red Sea. We're going to be traveling through in just a few moments. Before we do, I need to remind everybody to remain in your seats. You might want to pick up anything off the tram floor that you don't want to get wet, including your feet. Sometimes the water comes up over the sides. Keep your cameras ready for a great sea-level picture, but folks, you do not want to touch the water. You see that stuff growing out there in the lake? We're not really sure what it is. We haven't changed this water in about 40 years. It's pretty stinky. Don't want to touch it. Here's our Red Sea in action.
This tram is overloaded. Tell them they can walk on water. It's part of the tour.
All right, now you're going to go into the water and experience what Moses did. Everybody up. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Here's the opening day of the Red Sea. Who better to part the waters for us than Moses? Charlton Heston reprising his role for the opening day of the Red Sea in the late 1960s. As we come out of the Red Sea, you're going to see a big modern building coming up here on the left behind the tropical set. Modern building's a prop warehouse. Prop is short for property, which is anything on the set that is not nailed down. Now, we are one of the only movie studios With a prop collection, it is the largest collection in the industry, so large we don't know exactly how many props we have because it's always growing. Anytime we buy or make something for our film, as soon as we're done with it, we put it in the prop warehouse. There's over 20 football fields of space inside of this building, housing well over 1 million individual props. And a lot of those props will go out to this area right now, the Square of Warriors. Many great warriors have defended it, most recently the Scorpion King. This is how the ancient city of Gomorrah looked in the Scorpion King. It looks a little different these days because the Disney Studios use this area as Genovia for the Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement with Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway. This is one of my favorite parts of the tour because it's when you get to say hi personally to the third and fourth cars. Hello, third car. How you folks doing? Good to see you. Hi. Hello, fourth car. Haven't forgotten about you guys all right back there. Good to see you as well. Hello. Which out here on the storefront windows and signs. Willie Europe was used. It's an actual monster, the Invisible Man. What are you looking at? He's invisible. Still people in the second car looking for him. Now this is not the only thing those monster movies have in common. They also had bad weather, gothic castles, and these guys.
Let's go to Frankenstein and choke the truth out of it. Are you ready?
Stage 50 is 100% soundproof because it's a two-story soundstage. You can actually film 2 scenes in here simultaneously. They're filming on the upper level right now, a busy street scene for a new movie called Subway, Bloody Subway. We won't disturb the production as we enter the lower level of the soundstage. They've actually created a subway station set down here. We're driving right through it right now. This is where much of the action of the film takes place. This is what we call a hot set, folks. It means the set is fully dressed and ready for shooting. As soon as the director calls action, you can see the attention to detail that doesn't make our set look realistic. The art director does a great job making this look like a real subway station here. They put some current advertisements on the wall. We call that product placement here in Hollywood. They put up some area maps. Even loaded up real newspapers into the newspaper stands. All this just helps add to the realism of the set. That's important with hot sets. If a crew's not around and anybody comes into the set, that nothing be touched. That way, when crew comes back, they can resume filming from... Down. It's getting closer. I hope that's not what I think it is. We're going to work on that machine. All right, I think it's over, folks. That's the worst of it. We should be at it. Holy shit, he's going to put it around the rim. Look out! Congratulations, folks. You just played a part in Earthquake, the big one. That was a simulated 8.3 on the Richter scale. We created that earthquake with a device called a gimbal. That's the big platform on those doing all the shaking. Coming up on the right, you're going to see some stables where we keep animal actors. We'll be able to see, yeah, there's the shark they caught. Does that look like a 25-foot shark to you, folks? Me neither. So he's about 15 feet from me. There's George's boat. We sometimes go out fishing on the weekends. We're trying to catch the sharks ourselves. Comes with a big reward for catching them. You can actually see the trap that we set on the middle of the harbor there. That big yellow float's got a big hook attached to it. Big piece of bait on the end of the hook, and it's tied off real secure over here on the pier. Wait a minute. Shark dropped the bait. There's a fin out there. Oh no. George, buddy, you gotta get out of the water. There's still a shark out there. George, quit getting around. Some of the boat, get out of the water. The shark's gonna eat you. There's something you don't see every day, folks. I do. 4, 5, 6 times a day sometimes. Looks like we caught the wrong shark. It's a good thing we still have our trap set up. Everybody keep your eyes on that yellow float out there. As I said, big piece of bait on the end of the hook of the float, tied off on the pier. Hopefully the shark will take the bait while we're here. That way we can claim credit. Oh, he's taking the bait. And he's taking the pier with him. Hang on, everybody. Knock the gas nozzle loose and sprang on the dock. Gee, I hope the dock doesn't blow up. Yeah, it does. It feels very nice. I'm cold. Wait a minute, the shark did drop the bait. Everybody keep your eyes up there on the yellow float. He's probably underneath. Just look out, there he is! There he is, folks. Bruce, the great big white shark from Jaws. Bruce is pretty talented. Take a look. He's the only shark in captivity that can do the backstroke. And real life, Bruce was as big a terror off screen as he was on screen. I got Steven Spielberg to tell you all about that. But ABC's Desperate Housewives is filming just up the hill from us here. I'm going to play this little clip, and then I have to get off the microphone so that I don't disturb the production.
That's a much maligned shark. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all. Wherever he visit.
God doesn't take vacations, does he? He?
No.
Combination of special effects you'll see here. Blue screen processing along with CGI, which stands for computer-generated imagery. Computers make anything possible in the movies these days. As a matter of fact, Paramount Pictures used some computers to bring a cartoon character to the big screen. They filmed the SpongeBob SquarePants movie here at Falls Lake. That's why the late director Stephen Sommers. Here he is to talk.
I'm Stephen Sommers, the writer-director of The Mummy. When I began this project, I knew it was going to be a challenging shift. The biggest challenge was to recreate the mysterious world of ancient Egypt and a very threatening monster that could frighten a modern-day audience. Luckily, I had my buddies up at George Lucas's Industrial Light and Magic on my side. For The Mummy, ILM used a combination of live-action footage of actor Arnold Vosloo with computer-generated imagery in a way that had never before been seen on film. The end result was truly amazing, and a new era in motion picture effects was born.
And he continued that era with The Mummy Returns, which we started to film in the area just up ahead. We discovered an actual mummy's tomb on the property. Unfortunately, the crew abandoned the shoot because apparently the tomb is cursed. Now, I majored in archaeology at UCLA, and the first thing they tell you is not to believe in curses. And we're not really supposed to go up here, but I hear there's a shortcut through the tomb that gets back to the theme park real quick. I've never seen the inside of the tomb, and we can't back up. So I hope you don't mind. We're just going to sneak on in here to put my degree to good use. Now, in ancient Egypt, when they would construct the tombs, they would use... Wait a minute, look up here on the right. It's the treasure room. Uh-oh. That sarcophagus is filled with scarab beetles. I hate those things. They spit their victims to pre-digest their food. They kind of give them the treat. They say we try to find an exit quickly here, folks. As time goes on. Hey, folks. Some sort of optical illusion here. We can't really be spinning around, right? There's lights coming on. As long as we can see each other, nothing bad can happen to us, folks. I'm sure we're going to be able to hang on out to the other end of the gym here in just a few moments. Wait a minute. That's ancient Sumerian. I think I can translate this. I see dead people? Okay, I don't know where they went, but when the scary things get scared off, folks, that's not usually a good sign. We might... But scared beetles are attracted by light. They're headed towards our tram. Okay, folks, they're attracted by motion, so everybody hold perfectly still. Uh-oh, they've invaded the tram. Okay, hold still, folks. Something just fell across my foot. The car, my leg, the scared beetles are... Congratulations, folks. What? What's the matter? There's something on my face? I'm just kidding, folks. I'm just fine. Yeah, I know you're a little wet. I warned you about that. It's just Beetlejuice. Don't worry. Never. That was The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, based on The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. A couple of classics from Universal Pictures. Gonna get you back to the theme park. Here to wrap up my tour for me, once again, our special guest, Ron Howard, with a look at Universal's greatest hits.
Universal's founder, Carl Leonard, had a vision. He wanted to make movies that would make audiences laugh.
There's the second largest studio in California there. Just on the other side of Warner Brothers is the Disney Studios, and to the left of all of that is beautiful downtown Burbank, home to the local NBC affiliate, KNBC Channel 4, where Jay Leno tapes The Tonight Show. More filming takes place in the San Fernando Valley than anywhere else in the entire world.
Oh, it's juicy, huh? Let me see the lips one more time. No, he does a great impersonation. I love this one. That's Mick Jagger. Oh, don't be embarrassed, Jerry. You're doing very good, Mick Jagger. Now, it's an exciting show out there, right? Everybody's laughing. They're having a good... Stop that. Now, tell everybody what you think of the show so far. Go ahead. Say again. Knock it off. Harry? knock it off. Just kind of going from bad to... Are you making fun of me? That's what you sure? That's what I thought. Now maybe you should apologize.
Thanks, folks. Most of the animals that you've seen here tonight have come from shelters and rescues. Others, like Harry, they're in danger because they're losing their natural habitat. We encourage each and every one of you to do what you can to help animals in the wild and in captivity because, folks, life is truly better with animals. Have a great evening. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dave, and thank you everyone for joining us here at
Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of dry land, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find dry land first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned until now.
It's a woman! It looks like it's Helen! Return signal! Open the gate! Man, people look out! Close the gate! Hi! Helen! It's good to see you alive! Where have you been? Pure dirt! Come on! I'm in this dry land! Dry land? That's just a myth! No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on dry land. We have to hurry. The Deacon and his smokers are searching for me. Helen! Get in the tower! Hurry!
Wow, there's people just get wet.
Open the gate! Go! Hey! Where do you think you're going? Signal the Deacon!
I'm Tiger Woods. Hey, who's got my golf ball out there, huh? Anyone? Over there? You know, that ball would have gone a lot further if that person hadn't distracted me. No, that's all right. Yeah, we may actually need these people. Here, bag this. Ow! Brothers and sisters! Thank you. Tiny little help. Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Desolate children, you poor lost souls on this floating piece of sheet metal. The provider has spoken. And he told me personally that someone here knows the way to dry land. Oh, that's right, my flock, dry land. We're going to pave it and drive it, tax it and tithe it. Oh, sweet Joe, above we're going to use it, cruise it, fill it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You'll never find dry land, Deacon. Won't let you in either will the Mariner.
The Mariner? You mean the half-man, half-fish boyfriend of yours? The one that poked out my eye? Bring me the girl. Can I offer you a smoke?
Thanks.
So, you want to play games? Okay, let's play. Keep an eye on her. What you got up there, boys? Got an A-taller. You see, Helen, I need to know the way to dry land. So the game is called The First One That Talks Lives.
Leave him alone, he doesn't know anything.
Well, that makes you the winner. And this guy the loser. Drop him!
No!
Now, Helen, tell me the way to dry land, or you're next.
Yes, you go take it. I see.
Oh, excuse me.
He's gone!
What do you mean, gone?
He's gone under the water!
The Mariner! Shoot him! Let him, you idiot, shoot the Mariner! Oh, Helen! Did I say you could leave before the party was over? You did. The girl! Get the girl! Woo! Hey, where are you going? Hey, come on, the Mariner's right here. I can see this. I've only got one eye. Tiny! Listen up. When I say take his head off, take his head off. Take his head off. Oh, this is great. We've got guns, he's got water, and he is kicking our butts. Who trained these guys?
You did, boss.
Just fix this? She's getting away. He's not your kind? Yeah, I don't think he has a kind. Let's fillet the flounder. Oh, I like that. Run, fish! Hey, the girl. We need the girl. Make your move.
Yeah.
Get me another weapon. You are not going to ruin my plans for dry land, you mule-necked. Mucho, you freak! You're a freak! No weapon. Weapon? I need a weapon!
Hey, boss! How about this?
Right! All right, let's go, Mariner. Just you and me. Mano y muto. It's time to find out who's the real chicken of the sea. There's something on your back. Oh, dear. Why is he still alive? I want him dead. You two, go up top. The Joy Skyboat, have a Blance's place to Kingdom Come. I will take care of the nuisance. I don't know what's wrong with this weapon. Yeah, sorry. Kenny, duck! Oops. All right, enough fun and games. I need something with a little more kick. Ask, and ye shall receive. Hey, Mariner, I'd like to introduce you to a new friend of mine. I call him Boomer. It's because he does wrong. Hey, do us a favor, will you stand in one spot? Come on now, what's wrong with this thing? No, not my skyboat.
Too low! It's gonna hit!
Adios, cousins!
Mariner? Mariner?
Guess again. Somebody fly my ship! How do you like that, Helen, on my minute day? See that ladder? Start climbing, huh? Climb the ladder. I have got a brand new vision. A pilgrimage for two to dry land. As husband and wife. Oh, and I'm gonna want kids. Oh yeah, lots and lots of kids. Like, just think, Helen, you and me savoring the sweet flavor of dry land. Why don't you come over here, give me a nice big wet one? Oh, but ain't the gentleman guppy. I don't think so. Seconds? Right there! Go pack, Helen. I've got a little unfinished business to take care of. Come on, fish boy! Let us decide the fate of the new world. Does it belong to man or fish?
Look out!
You can't beat me, you pathetic freak! I've got you, woman! I've killed your friends. Who's gonna stop me now? You? Oh, I don't think so. Nope. You don't have a leg to stand on. Yes, I, Deacon of Water World, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Dryland is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
Hey, what? Helen, no, what are you... Why... I won't go down alone!
I knew I should
so the deacon's check is empty. And civilization may start anew on dry land, while the mariner roams the 4 points of the compass on the endless seas of Waterworld.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Waterworld. You may recognize some of our cast from their work in film and television. From Planet of the Apes, Dave Anthony. From Scorpion King, Esteban Cueto.
This is the Pacific Coast Highway at night. And off in the distance, that is the Pacific Ocean. And there's all the beautiful palm trees. And this is from our hotel room. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There's the city in the background. The highway, and again, that darkness in the distance is the ocean. But it's really not that far from our hotel. It's just right across the street. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning, California, and good morning, Pennsylvania. It is Friday, November 12th, 2004, and it is just a gorgeous day here today. I'm going to try to zoom in on the beach. You can see the waves rolling in. And this is from our hotel room. That ocean is just absolutely gorgeous today. It's a little hazy. I'm not sure if you can see it as well as I can, but there's the beach and the beautiful palm trees. And the temperature is probably about 78 degrees, I would say, and it's 9 a.m. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous day today. Right now we're leaving to go to California State University, and then we're going to lay on that beach in a little bit, a couple hours. We're going to be out there. So we'll see you later. Actually up on the second floor of California State University, and this is what it looks like up here. I don't know if it's crowded.
Oh, really? Yeah, I know.
This is the water fountain, and this is our tour guide.
Morning. Morning. The Center for National Education is also where you go to learn about the study abroad program. We have a really cool program here where you pay clean fees. You're coming to Cal State Long Beach and taking classes for $1,329 a semester, but you're studying in Australia or in Italy or in Europe somewhere. It's really cool stuff. So I like that program. It's going to charge the maker. I think everyone is free of charge. You just have to pay for special services such as scanning, printing, all that kind of stuff.
We're just taking our tour here. I'm just trying to show you a little bit of what the campus is like. It's huge. It's really, really big.
Life Sciences building. It cost $30 million to build. Has over 80,000 square feet of space utilized in there. Has new cadaver lab, new laboratory, regular laboratory. Shark Week on Discovery Channel, maybe seen it. Another cool thing about that, the creator of that is a professor here on campus, Dr. Lowe. He's part of the marine biology program, which is the longest standing program of its kind.
Our baseball team comes their bags. When they first started with bags, their bases were
Really overlap. Give yourself 15 minutes, 4 hours.
Uh, 323 acres, she says.
I bought her breakfast because I thought she was sick.
That is cool to right here. And hopefully I'll be graduating next year. Art students, or art, film, electronics, somebody will.
Resource lab. That is a service for students where they can bring their papers in and have another student who is very proficient in English and grammar and all that stuff. And they can help you out with your papers or help you write a more effective paper it can make a difference between like a C and a B, and it's just to help you out. This tall building right there looks like the back of a refrigerator. That is our Macintosh building. It houses the Office for Liberal Arts as well as faculty offices for liberal arts. All the professors on campus are required to have a certain amount of open office hours for students to come and visit them. We strongly encourage that students take advantage of those. My biology teacher campuses, we don't have a 50% majority of any ethnicity or race. And if you want to learn more about diversity or different countries and cultures or just questions, we're about to start walking through what we call vendors row or vendors walkway.
And they even have their own swimming pool at each. I gotta go, I just lost the rest of them. All right. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's called the Pyramid, and that's where their basketball is held. It's a huge, huge building. And this is the sports complex. There's the pyramid, and you can see that baseball field. Practice field is right in front of that. They don't play their games there, they just practice there. We're going to try to make it to the stadium where they play their games at. Okay, that's a wrap for now. We're going into the engineering department. And we are at Blair Field, and this is where they play their games. The inside of the ball field. It's nice, isn't it? Have to make sure we show Dad what it looks like. This is the grandstand. And there's the next ball player to play for Long Beach. California State University. Very own Kevin Racimus. Would you like to say a few words, son? Nice field, huh? Real nice field. And that's a wrap. Okay. Okay, here we are walking down to the beach. And I think there's a wave going in. It's real sunny, so it's hard to even see on the viewfinder thing here, but the sunsets are absolutely beautiful here. And what I'm going to do is flip around here, and you're going to be able to see some of the landscape and I will show you our hotel. I took a picture this morning from the hotel to the beach, but now I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to take a picture of the hotel from the beach, and there's our hotel. Pretty nice, huh? We were on the 7th floor. Okay. Well, we're going to lay down here and soak up some sun. Like that song by Sheryl Crow. I want to soak up the sun. Today's November 12th. Oh, that was me. I mean it like right into the sun. Awesome. He's going for a walk, I guess. Okay. There's a pier. The wind's blowing here, but it's a warm wind. I was hoping to get some pictures of some boats out here, but I don't see any. No ships. Oh, maybe there's one way in the distance. Yeah, the ship. Wow, it's hard to keep the hammer still. Okay, see you later. And this is our beautiful hotel from the inside where the pool is. Not inside, actually we're outside, but I mean the front part, I should say. And that's Kevin swimming in the pool, of course. These palm trees are absolutely beautiful. And that's the hotel right there. And right there's the hot tub, the jacuzzi hot tub. And again, I'm going to show you the view of the ocean. Right there is the restaurant. Inside that building is the restaurant. And nightclubs and all that stuff. And there's our kid again. It's hard to believe that it's November 12th and he's swimming. The weather was absolutely gorgeous today. It was probably close to 80 degrees. Okay, I'm going to soak up some more sun. See you later. We'll be going on Beverly Drive and Beverly Hills. This is where all the expensive homes are at. I think like O.J. Simpson and stuff live up there, right? Okay, good.
Will.
Oh, there's traffic. What hills we have on. Look at these houses. This is the coolest thing. They're like hanging over the cliff. Okay, where's the big houses out here? A lot of gates. They're hiding their homes so we can't see them. We're like on the top of Beverly Hills right now. That's really different.
Right side.
What's inside?
We're coming down Sunset Boulevard right now.
Price is right. Sunset Boulevard.
Of course, I missed all the nice houses by the time I got the camera ready. Look at that cactus. And we recently just passed Bundy Drive, and that's where Nicole Brown Simpson lived. And we're coming now into Malibu Beach. We'll see the ocean in front of us shortly. Okay, here we go. We're going to Pepperdine, what is it, University? Pepperdine University.
Very, very peaceful.
We're going to be coming into Pepperdine University. First, we got to go through security.
Oh, we're going to see this one first. Do you like this?
Kinda.
No.
It's an option.
That's an excellent answer.
If I got a full ride, yeah, I'd definitely take it, but...
That's awesome how the mountains behind that. These are like the dorms. This is from the top where the dorms are. We're up near the dorms and I'm videotaping looking down at the college. It's awesome how this is built. It's built on a big hill. And the college is actually down there and the dorms are up on top. It's really awesome. And I'm pretty sure that's the baseball field right there, Kevin said. Right, Kev?
Yep.
Straight ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Pretty hazy, but these are the dorms. It's like they're built right into the side of a mountain. It's really neat. Okay, let's go see the field.
See
funny.
Malibu Beach.
Should have prepared something.
These homes are like built right in the side of the mountain. And they're overlooking the Pacific Ocean. We're going to be now leaving Malibu shortly.
What are they?
Nice shot, Dave. Huh?
What?
Boy, where were you?
How you surviving?
Come on, Dave.
Come on, Dave. It's like last time. Dropped it.
Good hit, David.
Come on, Dave. It's almost like a horse kick.
Let's go, Dave.
Come on, Dave.
Took one right there.
In the beginning, we were really good.
Yeah, we were. But nobody come from behind again. Everybody kept
Come on, Dave.
Yeah.
Look like a strike.
No, he didn't call it a strike.
They gotta learn to speak up.
Oh.